Why am I in the woods? Very good question. Keep that up here for just a moment. Our theme this week is something we all feel, but hardly ever talk about. What is it? Well, it's anxiety. We all know what anxiety is. It's that feeling of worry or fear that can sometimes just niggle away at our minds, or sometimes leave us feeling crippled by the anxiety that we feel. We can feel it in so many different situations and for so many different reasons. Now, why am I in the woods? Well, we have a phrase in English, which is this: you can't see the wood for the trees. You might have heard that before. You can't see the wood for the trees. What does that mean? Well, it's all about perspective. You can't see the wood for the trees means that you can't see the entire wood because of the trees. You're so focused upon the trees that are in front of you that you can't see the bigger picture of the entire wood. You're just focused on one thing that you can't see everything else around you. That's what that phrase is all about. And you know, that's what you and I can be like when we feel anxiety. So much of the time, when we're anxious about something, we're focusing on something that's right in front of us, and it means that we can't see anything past that. I want you to think of something you feel worried or anxious or fearful about right now. Maybe it's something in school, something at home, something in the near future, whatever it is. I bet you that the thing that you're anxious about is right in front of you, like this tree is for me right now. And for me, it's the only thing I can see. I can't see anything past it. That's what our troubles and worries and struggles and our anxieties can be like. They can be right in our face and we can't see past it. Peter in the Bible was talking about a different situation, but he said something that applies to us with anxiety. He said that people have become short-sighted, even to the point of being blind. Being short-sighted is meaning that you can focus fine on the things right in front of your face, but you can't see things in the distance. When I and you, when we feel anxiety, we're focusing too much on the things in front of us. We're focusing too much on the problems of today. And because of that, because they get in our way so much and they're right in our face, we lose sight of the future. We lose sight of the hope that can come after that. And just like that phrase, you can't see the wood for the trees, we can't see the hope, we can't see the future for the anxiety, because of the anxiety, because of the struggle that's right in front of our faces. So the key to breaking down anxiety, and not necessarily being rid of it, because we will always feel it, but the key to conquering it and having it have a weaker hold on our lives is to begin to learn to shift our focus away from the things right in front of our faces and shift our focus to the thing in the future. When this has passed, and a branch fell, when this thing, this worry right in front of us has passed. Because if you focus on me right now, it's hard to see the trees around me because I'm right in your face. And our anxieties can do that for us. They can block out any sign of hope. But once we learn to shift that focus in our mindsets, in our hearts, and see the future beyond the here and now, that's when anxiety's hold on us begins to weaken. Peter also wrote this in another one of his letters in the Bible. He said, cast your cares, cast your anxieties upon God because he cares for you. Now that is so true. Whether or not you believe that or believe that God is even real, or any of this stuff that I talk about is true, you can know that that is such an incredible comfort. That is the thing that you were created for. You were created to know him. And he's not just some distant being who doesn't care about you. He's not just some faraway fairy tale that someone once made up. He is the true God who created you for a reason, who knows everything about you, who knows you better than you know yourself, your flaws, your talents, your thoughts, your desires, all the good about you, all the bad about you. But yet he still offers you to cast your cares upon him. Sometimes our anxieties feel like they weigh us down and we can't bear that weight. God says, cast them on me. I'm stronger than your anxieties. I'm stronger than you. I can bear them. And he promises any who trust in him, he will be an anxiety bearer for them. And his comfort will far outweigh the anxieties that we feel. So, I want you to ask yourself, what is your perspective like? Are you someone who just focuses on the things right in front of your face, on the anxieties that are right here today coming up, and you can't see next week or the week after or the years in the future when the anxiety we feel right now is going to go and fade? What is it that you're anxious about? What is it that you're focusing upon? And who is it that you turn to for the anxieties to fade?